Wake Up Epic video is about giving and receiving and shoulders. So let's start with giving and receiving. You've done the moves. Inhale, ah. Exhale, ugh. So we're doing both. They are polarity and they work together. Receiving and giving. Someone comes into your space. Hi, welcome. Here's my gift to you. Here's my presence. Here's my life experience. Receive and give. This forms a basis for impact. Making a difference and acknowledging it. It's one thing to make a difference and then just go on to make the next difference and need to make more difference. We want to receive it. Oh yeah, that mattered. This thing that you did mattered. And you think about receiving a compliment. That person is giving to you, and you give to them, and they give to you, and you give to them, and you receive, and they receive. So, what impact are you here for? Which part of the cycle of giving and receiving is the part for you to develop? What is it about giving and receiving that is there that you're wonderful with? It's time to acknowledge it. And what circumstances today and in the future do you require more receiving and more giving? What is a time to heal when it comes to you receiving your own epicness and giving it? So this has been our first polarity flow. And as we mix and match a polarity, we start to synergize one extreme and another extreme. And it starts to really exponentialize what you can change for yourself. So pay attention today of what shows up in the theme of giving, receiving, and impact. Now let's move on to our shoulders. A few basic moves your shoulders can do. Extension is back behind you. So just take your arms back behind you. Notice how far they go. It's going to change in a minute. So it's extension. Now let's just explore extension for a minute. Reach back behind you. Where can you go? Where does it get tight? Where's one shoulder? Have a little more ease with another. And let's not judge your range of motion either. My spine and rib cage has got some funky positions and issues going on. So the fact that one arm goes in a different way and with different ease than the other isn't just something that I can stretch. So let's not judge yourself in any way. Just notice, oh, that goes there, and oh, that goes there. And that's what that looks like. Now let's go into flexion. Flexion is when you lift your arms up and overhead. Now reach, reach, reach. Where can you go? Can you reach behind you more? A little bit more to the side? Does any part of this pinch? If there's any pinching, because you can pinch the shoulder at that point, lower this flexion. But otherwise, reach, kind of like little climbs. You're reaching, reaching. Excellent. Next, take your arms out to the side and let's go palms up. External rotation. It's one common way to get some external rotation in your shoulders. and then internal rotation. External, internal, external, and internal. I'm going to ask you to do this 2 different ways. One is, let's mostly just do the forearms. As I come a little bit closer, you'll see the shoulder's not moving. So both arms, just a few more times, internal and external rotation. Then let's add the shoulder blade. Let's just move the whole thing as much as it can go. It's going to look like your neck's engaging. And then external rotation is going to be the opposite, where your shoulders really come away from your neck. Internal and external, with a whole lot of shoulder blade going for the ride. So depending on what is sticking you in your shoulder mobility, one of these 2, with the shoulder blade or without the shoulder blade, may start to give you some new liberation in your shoulder movement. Next, let's go across the body. This is called adduction or adduction. We did this with the hips too. And then open it out, abduction, away from the body, for the most part, to keep it simple. So open and close, and cross the opposite arm on top each time. Then let's lead with the thumbs. Then let's lead with the thumbs going into flexion and extension. So there's extension, thumbs, back of the hands are in, and then thumb goes up into flexion and extension, flexion and extension. Are your arms tired? Something as simple as just moving your arms through space can make your shoulders tired. But one of the things you want to pay attention to and wake up here is more range of motion. Where can you not go? And then can it become easier simply by movement? And sometimes you need to do some soft tissue work or get some professional help. And one of the times to know that is when changes will not change. You try to make some change and it won't change. Okay, very good. Let's combine these. We've got flexion, extension and internal rotation. Let's take the thumbs out. Let's say thumbs in, thumbs out, thumbs in, and then let's start bending the elbows. So as you start to bend the elbows, you're going to get different degrees of where the humerus is in the shoulder socket. So elbows are close to you, and elbows are farther away. Then let's go across the body. For the most part, no rotation, but you're going to see that your spine wants to rotate. We'll do that in just a second. So try to minimize and keep this just to your shoulder. Maybe a little higher. You see this infinite variety here we can start to play with. The ultimate question is, what's going to free you up? So last few, let's allow the spine to rotate. Because ultimately, every single movement is combined or connected to every other movement. And your shoulder movement can go for spinal rotation, which is obviously affecting your knees and your ankles right now if you're letting yourself move. The last few seconds, just move your shoulders in different directions. And notice that you can't really ultimately move your shoulders without wanting to move the rest of your body. So, well done. Great job with your shoulders. Let's bring this into silence. And as you do, pay attention to the sensations in your shoulders. As you drop your arms, close your eyes. Open your eyes. Welcome back. Move your body. Thank you for waking up epic today with giving and receiving and exploring your shoulder capacity. These themes are going to be alive for you today, so acknowledge when you see some giving in yourself or others and see some receiving in yourself and others, and expand your awareness to receive all of that. Thanks for waking up epic, and I'll see you tomorrow where we focus on your back.